In this video, I want to share with you some very actionable steps, a step-by-step guide of exactly what you can start doing after watching this video to start making your way to your first $10,000 per month online. It's not going to be some course I'm going to try to sell you or some business model that you really heard of before. It's going to be core fundamental principles that you can follow that's going to actually get you these results. And I'm saying to someone that I follow this exact same blueprint that I'm going to give you in this video, and it's worked for me over and over and over again. It's allowed me to go from being broke 3 years ago, having $500 to my name, living with my parents, and now I've been able to make well over 100K per year, traveling, working from anywhere. Right now I'm out here in Marbella, Spain, be able to make money from here, be able to make money from Colombia where I was at before, Sweden. Complete freedom basically. And if you're looking to achieve that same freedom for yourself, you need to watch this video to the end, because I'm going to explain to you exactly the things that actually matters and the things that don't matter, because you're probably looking at the whole make 10K per month online in the completely wrong way. I know that I was looking at it completely wrong way. What I used to do when I was trying to get my first 10K per month, I was looking for what's going to be the next hot business model that I can get into, what's going to be the next thing that's going to pop off in the next 90 days if I start doing it. TikTok shop, copywriting, SMMA, all these different opportunities you hear about, and I was looking for which out of these things is gonna get me to my goal. Now you're probably doing the same thing right now, and I don't blame you, because that's what all the gurus are pushing upon you. But the thing that changed the game for me was basically just realizing that those opportunities and what you do and finding the thing that's gonna pop off, that stuff doesn't matter whatsoever. What matters is you following this key principle, which basically is you understanding that you need to just pick something, pick one skill to get good at. If you're a beginner, it doesn't make sense to try to start your business because it involves learning multiple different things and it's very hard and very complex. If you can instead focus on learning one single skill, acquiring one skill, it can basically set yourself up for the rest of your life. And here's what I mean. For example, what I did is I focused on learning remote high-ticket sales, basically it's learning how to sell, learning influence, persuasion and things like that. And learn that skill, I'm basically setting myself up for the rest of my life, because I'm learning the most fundamental skill in life, in business, how to communicate with people, how to sell people, how to get people to change their mind. And while I'm doing that, I'm able to set myself up where I can work with online businesses, where I can work from anywhere, take inbound leads, people that are coming to the business owner and taking those calls and making 10K per month doing it. But the key principle to take away from this, instead of focusing on trying to grow a business and make 10K per month, I focused on learning a skill and becoming valuable and getting good at something. And that's the first thing I'm trying to teach you in this video, is that if you only want to make 10K per month, the path to get there is not by finding a business model to make money from. It's about getting valuable and getting good at something. Because if you become valuable at something, you can develop a skill, you're never, ever going to have to worry about money ever again in your life. And there's also a lot of long-term path to this, because a lot of people, I get a question a lot from guys I work with, is okay, Alex, I want to do remote sales, I want to make 10K per month doing it, cool, but what's the long-term game to it, I don't want to be doing sales for the rest of my life, and that's the good thing, because if you learn a skill like this, and you can use that skill to pour into maybe starting your own business, or partnering up with someone, or becoming a sales manager, or growing into a high-level role, it all builds upon you learning a fundamental skill, getting good at something, and then you can build up upon that and grow from there in the future as well. So that's the first principle. It's focus on one skill, master one thing and get good at something. Focus on becoming valuable instead of trying to make money. Because if you focus on becoming valuable, you create something that no one can take away from you. You're never gonna have to wake up or be sleepless at night, up thinking what if my trading portfolio doesn't work, or what if the TikTok ship things disappears, or what if this business model goes away. If you've learned a skill that's actually gonna be valuable for the rest of for the next 100 years, you don't have to worry about that stuff, because you have that skill inside of it and no one can take away. It's not a business model, it's not some market thing that's gonna go up or down. You have that developed inside of you, which gives you certainty, which gives you confidence, which gives you that stillness that you know that you're gonna be fine regardless of what happens, which is ultimate freedom. And then you basically just need to combine this with you just deciding to show up every single day and just do the work that's gonna get you to your goal. Find the right path to take, find a skill that you can learn, go all in, and just decide to commit to the actions of showing up every single day. And this is where most people fail, and it's probably where if you don't watch the rest of this video, you will fail as well. Because most people do is they put together the perfect plan, they start something, they start a plan that could have gotten them to success, and I used to do this all the time. You do it for 2 weeks, things get hard, you see some results, you don't see some results, and then you give up or you change the plan. That's the worst thing that you can do. And that's why most people fail, because like they start their journey and then they change the plan way too soon. But the thing you need to do there is just to put your blinders on and like just dumb yourself down. And the biggest thing that's worked for me is just committing myself to the daily actions and removing everything else. Just dumbing it down, so making it super simple. For example, I'm gonna do 2 practice role-playing calls. I'm gonna practice a sales call 2 times every single day for the next month, you know, for example. Or I'm gonna do this many like call reviews, or this many coaching calls, or I'm gonna invest this much money into mentorships and show up to these many mentor calls and ask these many questions on the group calls. Like, just pick something that you know is gonna get you to your goal, daily actions, and just commit to showing up to them no matter what. Doing remote high ticket sales makes it very simple because it basically has 2 things you can change, 2 variables. Number 1, your skill set. If you get better at the skill, you make more money doing it. Number 2, working with a good business. You just need to work with one business. You don't need multiple clients like with copywriting or things like that. One business, your skill. If you have those 2 things in place, you can easily scale to 10K per month doing it. You just need to stick to the plan and put your blinders on, stay focused, and don't fall off track. If you can do those 2 things, focus on skill, become valuable, and then stick to the plan for long enough, you will win. You're guaranteed to win. So simple. And I want to encourage you to realize that this is all possible, but this is only going to happen if you're willing to step out of your comfort zone. None of this is going to happen with you sitting around and waiting for the perfect thing to happen, or waiting for you to feel certain in taking that first step. Because you're watching a YouTube video right now, you're probably going to click off to the next video and the next video, and you're gathering all this information. None of this information is going to be valuable to you whatsoever unless you take action. The thing that creates certainty is not you sitting down, watching more videos, getting more information. It's you stepping up and committing, taking action on your goals. So I'm going to encourage you right now to, after watching this video, don't click over to the next one. Take some type of action. If you want to join my mentorship and get coaching from me, click the link down below, book a call with me, we'll chat and see if I can actually help you in my mentorship, and I can invite you in and help you with this entire process, basically hold your hand to get you to 10K per month with remote sales. But regardless, take action on these things that you're learning right now, because this is going to change your life. And to be like honest with you, if you're talking to from my heart here as well, it's like the fact that you can literally achieve anything you want if you just combine the right opportunity with you committing to the inputs. Because it's so funny, like when I started, for example, making videos on YouTube, or when I started my journey in remote sales, I had multiple people that started at the same time as me, but most of those people have fallen off because they couldn't stick to the opportunity long enough. And if you can be that same person who just keeps going when everyone else quits, you will win. You're set up for success, because no one is going to keep going for as long as you can. So pick a path that's guaranteed to work, stick to it, commit to the inputs. If you want help from me, book a call down below, and I'm happy to chat with you and see if you're a good fit for my one-on-one mentorship and coaching to get into remote sales. Thanks for watching the video. Leave any questions you have down below, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Over and out. Ciao.